Well, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're going to talk about Homestead Underground. Got some updates on that channel, and then some updates about this channel as well. So a few weeks ago, a couple months ago, I mentioned we'd started Homestead Underground, but I was having some issues with copyright claims against some of the music we'd used on the early videos. I think I've got most of those resolved, and the ones I can't get resolved, we're just running with it. Whenever that channel gets monetized, we're just going to lose money on those videos. It goes to whoever's got the copyright claim against them. I'm tired of messing with it. It's been long enough. So I think today I posted 5 videos on there. All of them but one were okay. That one has a copyright claim on it still. Like I said, we're just going to run with it. So that channel, all the mine videos, the mining history videos, historic videos about this part of Oregon, that's where all those will be posted. There won't be any ham radio stuff. There won't be any homestead stuff on that channel. So if all you're interested in is the mining history stuff, that's where you're going to find it all. Those videos will still be on this channel as well. But if that's the only thing you're really interested in, you can find them all over there. I've been looking through some of those old videos, and I'm kind of ashamed to say that I did those videos. The camera work wasn't real great. The audio wasn't real great on some of them. The music wasn't real great. I'm not super proud of a few of them. There's good information in the videos, but that was when I was first learning to edit videos. I'm still not super at it, but I'm a heck of a lot better than those videos. So, and the other thing that I kind of popped up with that I think we can do better is especially I think it was the first 4 or 5 videos. I had a little bit of the information wrong. I was really nervous in front of the camera, so I misspoke in a few places, and I hate listening to myself on those videos. I went and listened to a couple of them, and I said a few things a little off, and then there was some information that popped up after I'd made the video, some of them from subscribers saying, hey, you got most of the information right, but I have firsthand knowledge of this, and here's what you got wrong. And I looked it up. Sure enough, I got a few things wrong on a couple of those videos. So we're going to post some follow-up videos. I'm going to actually kind of redo a couple of those videos to make them a little better, a little less shaky on the camera. So I think that'll be a good thing. That'll be down the road. But Homestead Underground is up and running. There's more videos being posted to it all the time. So in the next month or so, all the mine videos should be over there. Now the new release videos for mining stuff will still show up on this channel first until that channel gets monetized, because what happens in that first couple of weeks, that's where the majority of the views come from. So I want those, to still get some monetization off of those videos. So they'll show up here first. So don't unsubscribe from this channel quite yet. Once that other channel gets monetized, once we hit that 1,000 subscriber mark and however many minutes watched, we can monetize that other channel. Then the mine videos will show up over there first, and then eventually wind up over on this channel. But for the time being, they'll be here first and then wind up over on the Underground channel. I know, clear as mud. The other thing about this channel, I think I said 2 or 3 months ago that I had plans worked out to do some underground videos with some current active mines. That plan has kind of fell apart. I don't want to go into a lot of detail, but more or less the communications with the mine owners kind of just vanished. Talking to people that have more firsthand knowledge than I do about, I'm not going to say the mine's name, but have more knowledge about this particular mining operation, the one that was the most concerned about getting access to, kind of filled me in on a little bit of the background. And it sounds to me, I'm just kind of reading between the lines, that maybe this isn't a true mining operation for metals. It might be a mining operation for investors. They're mining the investors. It sounds like they want to get a lot of promotion for their mine, get investors involved. I hate to say it, but I think that's how they're kind of making some of their money, or at least how they're operating the mine and getting some money on the side off the investors. I'm just taking a guess here on what's going on, but there's just not something quite kosher about the information I was getting. So those plans kind of fell through. I'm hoping to pick up maybe a chance on another mine that's an active mine to go in and do some filming. Now, miners are skeptical people. They're leery of cameras, and I don't blame them. And there's a lot of reasons for that. If you put something on camera, something may be happening in the background. You're filming this guy doing something. Something's going on over here in the background. Maybe MSHA takes a look at that and the miner gets in trouble for something that, you know, just a little bit of overregulation maybe. I'm not, MSHA is a good thing. I think we need MSHA, but it's like a lot of government overregulation. They can just go a little overboard. So a lot of miners are really skeptical about you filming anything at their mine, their activities, what's going on, just because it can create issues for them. So I don't blame them a bit if they don't want a camera in their mine. I completely understand it. So anyway, I just want to give you an update on that the whole thing kind of fell through. Lastly, I'm going up this weekend to do some more filming on the cornucopia project. It's going to be a film, and for those of you who don't know, we've been working on it this summer. The main producer, John, he filled us in on some additional footage that we need. So we're going to go up this weekend and get some more filming done. Hopefully that'll take care of the majority of it. There's going to be some pickup footage here and there, some winter scenes, things like that. If you want more information, here's a link to the site that's for this film. We're hoping to have that out next, I think it was June, July. He's got a day job, same as I do, so he just squeezes these edits in when he can. And me, I've got a ton of videos that I need to get edited and put on YouTube. I've been filming this summer, but I just really haven't had time to get the editing done. Things are finally starting to slow down for me a little bit. So hopefully we'll get those videos out to you guys here very shortly. I've got a ton of footage I need to go through. And unfortunately, if it's been more than a couple weeks, I have to dig through every piece of that footage trying to remember what sequence I shot things. So it takes a lot longer when you do things that way. I would rather shoot it that night or the next day, edit it, but that's just not the way things have worked out. It is what it is, but we'll get those videos out to you guys as soon as we can. I think that was pretty much all the updates I had for you guys. I guess there was one more update. This pup, you've probably seen her in videos in the past. Her name was Snickers. She's always following me around. One of the best dogs we've ever had, probably the best dog I've ever had, maybe besides the one when I was a kid. But this old gal, we had to put her down yesterday. This was her last ride to the vet. And, you know, unfortunately, old age caught up with her. She was a rescue dog, so we weren't really exactly sure of her age. We knew she was at least 14. She probably was a little bit older than that, but, you know, old age got to her. I think she may have had some cancer stuff going on. She just wasn't doing good, and we just couldn't let her suffer anymore. So this was her last ride, and it was one of those things. It's really tough to make that decision with your pets. They're part of your family. And of course, that last ride, she perked up. This is the best I've seen her look in over a month. And, you know, didn't have any of her coughing spells, just perfect ride. Made it even more tough to make that decision. But I knew as soon as we brought her home, it would be right back to the way it's been. You know, sometimes a little ride like that will perk them up for a little bit, but, you know, it was time. It was her time. So won't be seeing her in any more videos, unfortunately. So that's about all I had today. We'll see you guys on the next video.